Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8:15 before the top of the hour, y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What's up, black people? Good morning.
Yes, sir, man. Happy to have you this morning. I know you got a lot.
Man, so I'm curious, Rick. I want to know, are you excited about Kamala being on this ticket? And if you are, what's one reason you're excited she's on the ticket?
Right. Well, are you asking me that?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I mean, I'm excited, Jeff. First of all, I don't care about her ethnicity, whatever. You know, she attended the HBCU. She's done some great things. Ben Crump got on the phone with me because we argued all night because, you know, I got caught up and rightfully so, the 1,500 people that she sent to jail for weed. But the way Ben Crump argued was, he said, well, she had to operate by the law. That was what the law was, or whatever, you know, and that she probably made some mistakes, but she's battle tested. She's been elected twice in California. She's been in elections before. Ben Crump just really on the phone for me the other night laid out a whole case on behalf of Kamala Harris and got me on board or whatever, because my pick was Keisha Lance Bottoms or Susan Rice. So, you know, but I'm just excited because I think that she would do great things with Joe Biden. You know, I wish I had more time to explain, but I want to cut in your time.
No, and I appreciate that, man, because I think a lot of times we really want to be excited. And she wasn't my first pick, and I have some challenges with just some of what most prosecutors have to do. So it's not just her, but I also recognize I want a political executive in that office, and she's a political executive. She managed and ran the largest Justice Department in America, short of the federal Justice Department, and that speaks to competency for me. I do want to see more though, and I think that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got on the radio 2 days ago and talked about they better pick a black woman, and so they did. And with that, I believe that there are some things we still need to ask for. I think there's some things we still can demand if we're Democrats and we want to see, or we're voting for a Democratic ticket and we want to see a reflection. So I don't think that we have. I don't think we have to be excited to be supportive. And I think whether we are excited or not, we still need to demand, if you're a Democrat or supporting the Democratic ticket, you should be demanding what you want from them as much as if you are a Republican and demanding something from a Republican ticket. And so I hope we do both, because I think we get it twisted sometimes in thinking that critiquing and demanding means we don't support. And that's not the same thing. And I hope that we have the courage to, even for those of us that demanded that there be a black woman on this ticket, to demand what we need by way of, because listen, I know what you had to do as a prosecutor. I want to know what you're trying to do as vice president. So as a prosecutor, you had to operate within the law. I want to know as president, what laws do you want to change so that we decriminalize half of the stuff that's now criminalized? And those are the things I'm going to wait to hear on the other side of. What I like that they're doing is immediately talking about a pandemic that the current president clearly doesn't know how to handle, and then he wants people to play football. And
right.
With that, no, seriously, and you know why he wants them to play ball, right?
Why?
Listen.
Oh yeah, because of flag issue to drum up, you know, when the protesters.
No, sir.
Why?
No, sir. You realize? Listen, you on here every other football season talking about roll tide. Do you realize that if Alabama alone doesn't play ball, that's $4 billion that doesn't go to the economy? If just Alabama doesn't play, that's $4 billion. And then you start talking about towns that are college towns where some of these small businesses get 50 to 75% of the revenue for the year from college football. So do you know what the economy looks like? Do you understand that half of the athletic programs and most of these colleges are funded by revenue from football or basketball? So you already got somebody that has mismanaged the pandemic to the point that now we got to do more stay-at-home orders. And if he would have done what he's supposed to do in the first place, we might have a football season. So he can't take the economic impact of college football not happening, because that's another blemish on his record of not handling the pandemic properly, and another huge hit to the economy. That's what this is about. This ain't about no flag or just because we got college spirit. It's money. And so big up to these football players who are using the hashtag We Are United and We Want to Play, who have really been pushing over this last week to say we're going to form a college players union. And they got 4 demands that are about safety during COVID, the ability to make sure that they have compensation, and a couple of other items that they are really pushing for. But I've heard some amazing young brothers in particular over the last few weeks that are super serious about, listen, we are not just going to shut up and play. And if you don't begin to deliver on what's in our best interest, we ain't never going to play. So big up to them. And I'm super excited about that. And last but not least, I just want to
Jeff, hold on, Jeff, hold that thought. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you over to on the other side.
You ain't got to, man. Just Breonna Taylor.
Jeff,
I'm out.
Dan, appreciate you, Jeff. Love you, man.
All right.
Yes, sir. You said it right there. Breonna Taylor. All right, y'all. Rick's Smiley Morning Show, 8 before the top of the hour. Songs that stay in your head all day and Evil's Corner. Coming up next, Rick's Smiley Morning Show.